machine. Walk for my machine.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Super way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all the hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm get it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, don't we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now, don't run your mouth too quick, let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me watch you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning this in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way.
Richtung Salzburg.
Ultimate Team Challenge. Don't relax yet, though. There's always another one to take on. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they're now left with 2 of them in this first half.
Viking 18.
San Francisco calls its 2nd timeout. They'll be down to just 1 in reserve before halftime. 3rd down, Niners going with some dime coverage here. To the air on 3rd and long. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow their lead off the turnover. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Pick your meat click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still?
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah. There we go. Boy, 47.
Opening play, and Dak's gonna throw. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete.
that's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah. Here we go, 46. 1-8. Then we're going to 53.
Back to the air. Prescott. Connects on the crosser. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Keeps himself upright. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and
Kill! Hey, kill!
Stack going to throw it here on first down. This one caught by Wallace. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21.
Yes!
Prescott on first down. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Mac Hollins, 85 yards. And the Cowboys come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Here we go, 46. Yeah.
First down, Prescott. He's going to let this go. Downfield for Waller. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Okay, great.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Richardson. Down the field, he's got Washington. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards. 1st and 10.
18,
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He's going to let this go. Downfield for Waller. And he will get into the end zone. Darren Waller. Touchdown, New York. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Buffalo, 19, Charger, 19, Lions. Dragon, 60.
Now Richardson to throw. He beams one deep right side. That's caught at the 25. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants take the lead right away in half number 2. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Giants push their lead to 3.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Has this at the 6. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. 2nd down now. They need 7.
7-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Ready. Red.
Shotgun now for Love. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack. So 4th down, here comes Daniel Whelan to send it flying for the Packers. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Collects this at the 32. The Giants and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. Well, Brock, it only took them 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. 1st down throw here from Richardson. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. Very good. You took on that challenge and picked up the victory. Pick out another one to tackle and build yourself a winning streak.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 70 Timberwolf. Trap 60, trap 60.
Motion, motion, motion.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. He's going to let this go. Downfield for Waller. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, New York.
Five, six, 7, 8.
Ready?
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10.
Yes, go.
Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. He does it! Touchdown, New York! And that does it for that challenge. You picked up the victory. Keep things going. There's more out there to overcome. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Let's go now.
Handoff now to the receiver. He dodged the tackle, and he gets this down near the 30.
And when you got a game changer as a wide receiver, you want to get the ball in his hands any way you can. And I love that call. Right, we see it all the time on bubbles and quick little receptions. But put the ball in his hands as a runner, and this dude's dynamic.
7 Pirates.
To the air on this 1st down, Richardson. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. He's got it. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants pull in front. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
Sanders all set to send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Donald. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the 1st play.
It's 2nd down.
From the gun, Donald. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the 1st down play, forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult 3rd down now staring you in the face.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
3rd and long, and that coordinator decides to dial up the pressure, and they get to the quarterback. You know why I love this call, Kate? It's not just because of the aggressive makeup, but you really dictate to that offense. 3rd and extra long is a great time to blitz, because either you get home like that, or the ball's got to come out way short of the sticks. Job well done defensively.
And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Huh. 70, hot 70. Ready, ready?
They'll run here on first down. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Giants, first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
Come on, ready?
They go to him again. And this time he gets in for the New York touchdown. The Giants make it a 9-point advantage. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually.
I just want to rock. Body out of y'all.
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Ha! 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my heart. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up the 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
I had a dream, I had a vision. I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burned bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, hey, hey,
It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Welcome, everybody, to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. They're led out by the fourth-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
You know, Kate, people won't stop recognizing Brock Purdy as Mr. Irrelevant right at first, but they better start recognizing his game. He shed that label of his draft status to me long ago. He proved there is no fluke to his talent. He knows how to see it, how to feel it, how to deliver it, and most importantly, he knows how to elevate the people around him.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Finds his fullback. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still in your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send him off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing him up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
He has it at the 22. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out, one of the league's most tooled-up quarterbacks, Brock. He's trying to reach a new ceiling here in year 3, Anthony Richardson.
I don't think it's hyperbole to say that when Anthony Richardson came out of the draft out of Florida, he was the greatest all-around athlete we'd ever seen at quarterback. 240 pounds, running 4.4, jumping 40 inches. He was the envy of defensive ends and linebackers that couldn't put up those numbers. Now, it's taken all those athletic traits and squeezing them into the quarterback position, maximizing all that physical talent to become the superstar he can be.
Breaks through and breaks away. There he goes, right sideline. There it is, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that bigger tight end.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. This is Allen to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the second time. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. And in this drive, a run by Allen. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Now it's Purdy.
To the 27-yard line.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
It's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Purdy. He lofts it deep right side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. He's got this at the 27.
Tyreek Hill on the return. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Finds him on the crossing route. There he goes on the right side. And he takes it in. Touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks pull out in front further, 13-10. Not even 2 minutes in, Brock, and they've already got 2 touchdowns up on that scoreboard.
Okay, even by the standard the elite offense set every season, this is some incredibly fast-paced scoring to begin a game. They got off the bus ready to roll, full speed from the start.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks drive out to an early 14-0 lead. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. More from Lumen Field in just a minute.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. This is Allen to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. We see the Ravens making their way out now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Purdy setting up that play action. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. Richardson now on first and 10. That one's complete right side. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Fits it through the middle. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21.
Ravens nothing. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Baltimore running its offense out now. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. That one complete to Hooper. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the gun is Purdy.
39-yard line.
He's going to tuck it and run. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
At the 43-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's
Purdy looking to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted second time this game. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
I remember Aaron Rodgers games. I'm not even throwing once. Didn't attack Richard Sherman one time in that game.
On first down, it's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's second down.
Second and 10.
Come on, set, ready?
Back to the air, it's Richardson. Looking right, and he finds him. Avoids a defender, we've got a foot race. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now.
That's good.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Escapes a defender. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks get more points to end a lopsided first half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again.
28. Ravens nothing. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Return starts at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Ravens headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And dose of the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Rick Willen with the INT. That's halftime. Oh, I guess we could have just kept both teams out here. We're moving past halftime and getting right to the start of the second half. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Has it at the 11. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. So as we get set to begin the third quarter, it's the Seattle offense who's going to be out there first. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Brings up second and 20 at the 25-yard line.
Let's go. 60 by 6. Ready.
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
18, Cowboys, 19 tight, 19 tight, 19 Lions.
Here he goes, third and long. Finds his back, here's Barkley. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
60 average, 60 average. 70 range, 70 range.
Now Richardson on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
1st down throw by Purdy. He'll try and run this. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run.
But pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Purdy looking to throw. Dump off to his fullback. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during the game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Ravens football. They're going to look for points here, no doubt, but might be too little too late for them in this lopsided contest. Desperation time here on 4th. And they pick him off again. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks are going to be set up and goal to go after a great return down inside the 10. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Catch made. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. 3rd and goal now as they try to pile on further.
Let's go. Stop low, 18.
They'll work against the blitz. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Seahawks keep running away with this. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks continue piling onto this lead. Sanders all set to send it away. This is Allen to return. This makes it up to the 25. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them.
It's set.
Pretty throwing here on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, Purdy. Trying to push deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. Starts his return from the 23. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And even with 3 timeouts left on the other sideline, they have this one wrapped up. We'll see if they even use those timeouts. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. This is caught downfield by Hollins. This is going to be downhill. Looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Get it! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Get it!
They're going to pass it here. He throws it deep to the left side. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And if they could play at this level every time out, well, their coaches would be happy as they could be. Total team effort, a dominating victory. So for our crew, my partner Brock Ewart and myself, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been Madden Ultimate Team.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Pick your meat click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. About that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still?
It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason, and it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate Scott and Brock Ewart up in the booth. And Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field. When you were a player, what are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple of decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
Trying an inside give to Herbert. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Hurts now from the gun. His first throw is an interception. Rick Woolen with the INT. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you just lit the flame of emotion. Now you want to build on it.
set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now for the second time this game, we're going to look at the Philly offense. And despite the fate of their last snap, Brock, the lead still theirs. That pick 6 should have been the wake-up call they need to refocus here. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Hurts back to the air after the pick. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Now it'll be a punt on 4th down with Logan Cook out to boot it. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night. Pulled in at the 20. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida. A super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
I don't think it's hyperbole to say that when Anthony Richardson came out of the draft out of Florida, he was the greatest all-around athlete we'd ever seen at quarterback. 240 pounds, running 4.4, jumping 40 inches. He was the envy of defensive ends and linebackers that couldn't put up those numbers. Now, it's taken all those athletic traits and squeezing them into the quarterback position, maximizing all that physical talent to become the superstar he can be.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Completed over the middle. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. He picks up 28 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Catch is made down the right sideline. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks take a 13-0 lead. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Seahawks drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. They'll start this series with an option left. And it looks like they'll give them about 2 on the opening play of this drive. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He calls his own number again. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the
back to throw, Hurts. This one's hauled in by Wester. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the
Hurts to throw. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
That's good for Eagles. First down.
Hurts on first down. Finds his fullback. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hurts setting up to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Eagles first down.
Hurts. Caught by Collins on the slant. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 40.
It's Hurts once again. Short pass brought in. And he gets this very close to that first. It's going to be 3rd and short at the 35.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Hurts throwing again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Hewer with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. On now is Cook to kick this away. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Seahawks taking the field for their 2nd possession. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL. But it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Richardson. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Sends this to the end zone. And he makes the catch, but he will not get the feet down. Oh, Brock, that could have been a highlight reel touchdown. Instead, just an incompletion.
Well, he had the space from the defender and the concentration to make a great catch. What he didn't have was enough end zone real estate. That's just a very, very exciting incompletion.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. He's got Washington. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. that he has around the league, Brock. Well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. No problems on the extra point there. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21.
Eagles nothing. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this third quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football who can hammer at the opponent. But in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out. You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he ended up time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Herbert straight ahead. Only a yard that time. It forces 4th and 1. The Eagles are in punt formation. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. And the fair catch made here at the 15. The Seahawks offense taking the field now. They are in great shape here as we wind down this third quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another, and that could put this just too far out of reach. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has enough room to gain about 4. It's a gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's going to have this a step or 2 shy of the first down, it looks like. He stopped at the 25-yard line. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. The Seahawks have the football, and they're in great shape with this sizable lead. Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
It's a gain of 11.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They've got first down here from the 36. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Complete out to the right side. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Brought in by Hollins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
At the 47-yard line.
Here we go. Rocco 80, Dragon 60.
First down throw here from Richardson. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be 2nd down.
18 Rattler. Go. 65, 19 Lion. Ready.
Throwing again, Richardson. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down. Now with 4 seconds left, we've got a timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get one more snap. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
7 Pirates, here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves, trap 60, trap 60, go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And a lot to be happy with on both sides of the football as they come away with a total team victory in this one.
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity I would never compete in flesh, it's way too weak. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go.
chill. Right on my side as my ego becomes a funky child with some words on my tongue. Be like in, take a breath, and my mouth gets loose. So while I scatter my spit, I dream of juice. Have you ever out dark hallways? This way, I kissed, I made your day. I say, play the track from your record collection. It's your mix, congratulations.
Changed a lot of names, some know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now. Come back in.
I bet you right up when we start the show. But I mean now, very close because I told you so. You know, we love because we love the place. Yeah, we be freaky and we wanna stay.
Changed a lot of names, some know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And another Madden Ultimate Team contest is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to... need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Stopped by Cedric Gray. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. On the move, headed right. Making the call himself. And he's going to have the first down as he slides to a halt.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They give it to him again. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. A couple of zeros on the board right now. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. The handoff on 3rd and short. And they make the stop, I'm going to say it about the 37-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Another carry for him. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain. The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
They connect for the first, and they stop him just in time. He's at the 4. And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go, and that play, that should help them get some points here going into the half. One last play before the break.
Keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling. They can't stop us. Keep rolling.
One final shot before the half. And he will have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams get their first points of this game just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Seahawks, nothing.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. The final throw before the break. This is a heater going deep. That's caught at the 25. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Give on 2nd to Kamara. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now, time's not on their side either.
Looking to throw. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too. Pass play on 1st and 10. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. They'll throw on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
They'll air it out on third. He's his running back. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. New set of downs for them from the 31. Kamara now on 1st and 10. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Throwing from the gun. Completed to his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry.
On the double. 19 line. Here we go, set. Track him 60.
Back to throw it. Connection made to Hollins. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Gets them a couple there in a very good spot now with 2nd and goal from the 1.
Ready? Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
He finds him right side. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of it.
Wow, a stunning call to go for it, and the guts pay off. He's in, and they've got the lead.
Rams 7. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
The clock inside of 50 seconds now. 2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Headed out right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
The give now out of the shotgun. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. Setting up to pass. Buys time, rolling right. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their 1st sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Trying to push deep downfield. It's intercepted! That will do it! Tyreek Stevenson has it! And the Seahawks make one final massive play, and that finishes the win! So it's a win for the Seahawks. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. That's it for all of us. On behalf of our crew and my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scotch. This has been another edition of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Oakland.
That's what he gets for being a freak. That's what you do. You do to people like that. You see what he did? Sorry. You see what he did? He milked the whole first half. Give me the ball back in 1 second. He think I wasn't gonna play the same game. I mean, I couldn't do it as good as him because that's not my type of game. But at the end of the day, if you see somebody playing like that, you play the same way with them. You milk that clock just like him. Milk the clock just like him. Show him what to do. Make him since he wants to take the whole quarter, the whole first half. We could play the whole half first half too.
First time I done got wild in a long time. We hit it, have a good time, not a long time. Prime time, feeling like Dion in the limelight. Showdown, trying to blow it down, get my mind right. Oh, hey, what you know? Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor.
When you put it like that,
we are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Brandon Gaughan and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Set now to wrap up a busy week of football. Happy to have you with us. And, folks, we are underway on Monday Night Primetime. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And leading them out, their signal caller now in his 4th season in the NFL.
You want to talk about a driven player, partner. This guy is absolutely that person. He doesn't just have goals in this game. He wants to be remembered among the best to play the position, and he treats every game as an audition for that. It's a lofty goal to set for yourself, but we've seen his drive lead to some impressive games from him. Perhaps another one is in store today.
That this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
At the 19-yard line.
Purdy off the play fake.
Wow.
Nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Here's Purdy. Throw out wide is incomplete.
One of the things we always talk about heading into a game, who's going to set the tone early, and very early on here, we're seeing the defense is showing they're going to continue to break pressure.
They smelled that early 3 and out, brought the pressure, and the hit forced the incompletion. Now Hill to return it. A beautiful fake. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Leading them out is going to be their quarterback. That's the grizzled vet, Ryan Fitzpatrick. To throw, Fitzpatrick.
If he has coaches at any level to design their
fighting through, and he's got space. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Hawk 19, Hawk 19, Dragon 60, 19 tight, 19 tight, Buffalo 18, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, trap 60, trap, go!
From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Fitzpatrick to throw it.
Got
And it's almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. Second and 10. Fitzpatrick again. This is caught. Touchdown. Alvin Kamara. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called, and you want to see how the defense reacts.
They shut that body down.
On the first one, now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Purdy looking to throw. Now this one finds McConkey. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
Now Purdy.
Thank you.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Let's go, Jason Taylor.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. An excellent play there.
Boy.
The pick 6. I think they
interception.
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Sanders on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And fresh off that pick six, here's Purdy. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Purdy now to throw. That one complete to McConkey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
12 yards. That's good.
Purdy. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
18 more yards. That's another Bears first down.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. Pass delivered successfully to Knox on the out route. That'll give him 8 that time. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. Going right side here, and that's complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And
come on, baby.
Right through. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
That's a tremendous start to the 3rd quarter. These guys had their foot on the gas the entire first half. They continue to keep the accelerator down.
Fitzpatrick. Wide open receiver complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That one goes for 36 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little
touchdown Dolphins. Alvin Kamara with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The touchdown all set up by the big play 1 snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Sanders now to add the extra point. And it's 21-3. Well, it wasn't a 1-play drive, but I think they'll take it. The scoring summary, 2 plays and into the end zone.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he returns this to the 22. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They got to get their timing back.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing here, Purdy. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. Miami's offense set and ready to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Track 60. Let's go now. Let's go.
Fitzpatrick. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Alvin Kamara, 58 yards. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Sanders on for the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. 1 play, and they're able to hit pay dirt.
Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
17 yards. That's good for a Bears first down.
In motion goes the tight end.
17 yards.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
First down.
And that went to the right side and incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on Monday Night Primetime. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Going deep here for Allen. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
Throwing here, Fitzpatrick. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. When you see a quarterback retreating away from the line of scrimmage toward the other goal line like that, usually doesn't end well.
You're exactly right about that. Normally, if they're moving from side to side, they've got a chance maybe to get back upfield. He was trying to shake defenders and extend the play, but it doesn't work.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their totals. The partner, he has carried them in this ballgame throwing the football. All 4 touchdowns through the air, and that's really helped them get this nice lead.
And I know it's a team game, but right now, he is truly the focal point. Every touchdown his team has so far has been a result of his arm. How about him throwing it downfield, creating big plays? I don't know how you slow him down unless you can make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Fighting Knox there, complete. And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Well, this was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, especially how much they were humming in the second half to pull away and get the victory. Really a complete performance.
And so much fun when you're able to have everyone contribute, both sides of the ball. You go back in the locker room and you just savor it, right? Because that's what football's all about. A true team game, and they got it done in this one.
So that'll do it for Charles Davis, the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Dolphins are winners here as we say so long from South Florida.
takes a part of me. Something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something's from me. Listen with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain, in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my
more practice time and film watching and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the talent would tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match, and I can't wait to watch it.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Ready?
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18, pioneer. 60 bikes.
Throwing on their first play. He rolls to his right. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. And the Seahawks are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
That one going to go against the D. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
And this is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, right, obviously, without being penalized, but then you get a little bump.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown.
Jason Sanders
For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get it out of the way, big time.
Sanders all set to send it away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
Ready, ready.
All set to go now from the 35.
Get it. 19 tight. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Hello. Hey, got me back. See Melrose. Wow. That I'll be by a tight end, bro. to go. That's right there, Gummy Bear. That's what I telling you, what you love to be doing with this with him. I can't do that. See all that running around. I tell you, that's bullshit, but everything good. Are you getting the clock, Punk? Wow. Punk. Whoa, come on, that's bullshit. That's bullshit.